Hello boys and girls, today is 21 August 2021 and I received this box yesterday from Spain. That's in Italy or somewhere, Barcelona. I just want to show you the box ever so briefly. So here's came from that man there, okay, and it says Barcelona up here on the there somewhere. It says Barcelona. Okay, so this came all the way from Spain, and let's see here. And I am white out. Okay, so it's like this. It's got a little shake to it, not much. It's a pretty good sized box. Here it is, like that. Well, can't see it, but here I want to briefly show you that this is a Sanyo Sanyo M9940k. Alright, this is one I had and I sold it to the lady in California. It looks like that. So I obviously serviced it. There it is. That's the end of it. Alright, now I want to go to here. Here's the listing I bought it from, okay? And I want to show you the pictures of what the difference is. If you see that this has black grills as opposed to the other one, so it's a bit different colors, but still the same model. Okay, so I don't know what the difference is in the colors. Wait, I forgot to zoom in to all this mess. Here, wait, let me zoom in. Let me start this over a bit. Okay, that's close. Alright, let me get out of here. Alright, go back to my pictures. Right, so that's the ending of the pictures, right? Because I have these in folders, so yeah. Alright, so this one, yeah, this is the original one I had that I sold to the lady in California, right? So there's that. Wait, going back. This is important because this one doesn't, wait, where is it? Okay, this doesn't have an antenna. Didn't have an antenna, so I made an antenna, okay? But this one has great reception anyway. This is the battery compartment, so went through all this and needed a belt. Okay, it takes one belt there, and that's the flywheel, and I'm sorry, this is a Sanyo because this has the belt underneath and then the main drive belt. Okay, this is the fast forward and rewind belt, and that's the main belt that drives everything else. So that's the main belt, which is about 3 inches, under 3 inches actually, about 5.8 or so. And then I cleaned it. Okay, that's the one I sold. I no longer have this one. Alright, so then I want to go back here to this. Here's the listing where I got it from. We're zoomed in, right? Okay. And here are the pictures. I want to show you see how these are dark grills. The other one has silver grills. Alright, so these are the pictures, okay? And that's it. So that's from the listing. And then, what is this? And then here is the translation from the listing, from Spanish to that. So it says, with many aesthetic marks of use, radio works okay, cassette rotates but does not have the strength to drag a tape. I would need belt changes. Potentiometers scratch exaggeratedly. Very good sound and pot. Whole and complete antenna. Dial rotates correctly. Keeps carrying handle. Battery compartment clean of rust or acid. Retro boombox. Kaboom vintage collection. And thanks. So without further ado, I'm going to wide out the thing and unbox this boombox. Alright, so I'm going to bring this down to me. Okay, so there we go. Down to about there. Get this up here. I got my scissors. I've already shook in the box. I've already taken the customs, the customs plastic out, as we don't need to show all that, but there we go. Alright, this. Okay, and this is, the box is nearly the size of the radio, but it seems like it has sufficient packaging. The box was not damaged in shipping. There's no dents or anything in the box, so I'm reasonably assured that, as you can see, right, as you can see, is plentifully packaged. It's in bubble wrap, not much, but there's this stuff. And then here's the radio, just like that. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, there it is. So, and not much else in the way of packaging. But it arrived here safely. Looks like so far it's got, for the most part, saran wrap around it. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay. I've been looking for this model for quite some time because I know this person likes this model, and I've reviewed several of these models, and they all have this one has a definitively better sound than other models like the 9930. This one sounds so much better. I don't know what it is about it, but it just has a much better sound than the 9930 Sanyo and other subsequent models that I have that I was able to compare it against. Alright, so yeah. Okay, great. So we've got some more. Okay. And then get this out now. Should have gone to the corner actually. Should have cut it from the end, but there we go. Okay. Uh-oh, we got, well, there's a corner piece missing from the, maybe that's just, okay, well, so just, come on. Alright, so now just cut, come on. Alright, so now, so it's got a little crack at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. It's like just a hole near the bottom where a piece of plastic is missing, but that's not a major concern as long as, well, here we're going to have to, this is really too tight. So just cut down through there. So we're opening this from the bottom for the most part. Let's just, alright, so now, there we go. Okay, now we can get this stuff off here. Okay, so, well. Alright, so now just, there we are. Uh-oh. Well. Okay, the cassette deck door thing is here, but the door won't stay closed. I wonder why that is. Let's see here. Stop eject. That's working. Well, it wasn't in the listing like that, and there's no plastic bits. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's the bottom corner piece from the thing. I can glue that back on. So let's just, without further ado, it's similar in all respects. Looks like this. Like that. Okay. That's that. The battery compartment back. And the front controls look like that, right? Come out and you can see it, and it looks like this on the front. And it's got the, you know, the world voltage in the back. If we take the battery compartment off, it's got a, that's what it says there, for what it's worth. Okay, and then here's the battery compartment. Things are rusted, but I can clean those up, make sure it works on batteries. Okay, so now let's check the voltage on here. It's set for, it is set for 240, so we will need to get a screwdriver and change the voltage selector. So let me just put that right down on me. Oh, there we go. So we just got a Phillips head in here. And we take that out, and we rotate this to where it says here voltage selector, and get the arrow. And this may be one of these you pull out and change. It is. So it's a little little 2-pin deal and just rotate it to the right selection of holes. See those holes there? And the corresponding 2-piece pin. Just get that. So we rotate this to where it says 120 and plug it back in. Okay, so it goes here. So well, let's see here. 20 will be the, guessing the 2 top ones here. No. Okay, there it is. So there. Now it's properly set for 120 volts. See the arrow on the bottom there? Right, so that. Just make sure it doesn't fall out. We'll put the screw back in with a little window. Okay. And screw it back in place. Okay, so for the person I sold a Panasonic RX 5050 to Australia, he didn't change the voltage, and I didn't know. I don't keep up with all that stuff, but he didn't know, I didn't know, and so he blew his transformer. Of course, the only thing that would happen here from 120 volts to, or 240 to 120, you just play low. So that just needs to be cleaned. So the radio works, radio's off. Put it on timer, well, that's just for the tape deck. It's on stereo. Sound works.
With unlimited high-speed data and a free 5G phone.
That's your, okay, so it's got world, or different things, so there's that, this,
And Metro customers,
so that's okay. A little bit loose there, that one's tight, this one's tight, okay. And it does have a complete antenna, which is nice, alright. So let's, without further ado, let's turn the radio off and check out the cassette deck controls. So we've got rewind. Motor's running, nothing happening. Let's hit stop. Let's hit fast forward. Okay, it's actually fast forwarding. Okay, so rewind. It's not rewinding. Need some help there. Okay, let's try play. Okay, play. The take-up reel is not working. And the cap stand is not turning, so that's interesting. Alright, well, we'll have to figure this out later and see why the cassette deck door catch thing doesn't stay closed. Because I can see the linkage working. Let's see here. I can see the linkage working right here. That's working. It just pushes on the door and comes out, but there's supposed to be some kind of catch right up in here that's not catching. So it's got a good spring. And let's see here, just for giggles we'll throw a cassette in, and there we go, so like that. And if it were to play, it will hold it in place while it's playing, but the cap stand's nothing's rotating in play mode, so that's all we know there. Alright, so good day, bye, hope you enjoyed. Something else to work on, fix, repair, and make it sing on cassette again. Alright, so like I said, here's a little piece here for the bottom to kind of plug it, right? And yeah, so there's that, and here is this, and yeah, so just a little bit of glue and that'll fall right up in place. Okay, so got that. So something else to work on and finagle, fix, and repair. But what I thought was attractive about this model is that it has black grills like that, like I showed you in the picture in the listing. So good day, bye-bye, hope you enjoyed. I gotta run, gotta do something else. Thanks for watching, bye-bye.